Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here. Today I have for you guys a Specialized Aethos Pro in a size 54. This is a custom build, half SRAM red, half SRAM axis parts with CLX 50 wheels on it, weighing at 14 pounds, 14 ounces, so right under 15 pounds. And the kilos, we're right at 6.74 kilos. Stay tuned to after the video where a free body sound test on those Roval wheels right there. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. I know I said I would stop doing that, but I did it again. I did the double GC Performance. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Hey, how's it going, GC? Okay, no. Anyways, this is a Specialized Aethos Pro 2021. This is a custom build up by a different customer. We had all the parts here in stock. It's a mixed match of some SRAM axis, SRAM red parts. We have the Roval CLX 50 and the Team White edition as well. So this was a 2021, the Pro color of this bike with the Ultegra Di2 on it. We ripped it off. We had the frames in here. It's a size 54, weighed in right underneath 15 pounds. And I got this build. You guys probably won't believe me, but he's a good customer of mine, so I kind of took care of him on the price. But it was right around $8,000 out the door. Taxes, everything included. So we got a Pro frame, carbon bars, CLX wheels, SRAM red components, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this whole build, show you guys a breakdown on it, but I think it came out beautiful. I mean, the build on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. He wants it more of a matte color. I put the muck off, the gloss on there because I love the way this blue sparkles in the light. That's just my preference, but once I go inside, I'll probably wipe this off to make it look more matte. And then probably down the road, we're gonna make this Specialized with a white decal right there. And then maybe get like a white S right here and either do an S-Works with a white decal or a white Specialized decal right there on the side. But I think the bike looks beautiful how it is. But anyways, we'll start off with the top right here. Like I said, it was around $8,000. Starting off with a handlebar. This is the Specialized S-Works carbon fiber handlebar, just a round handlebar. We did the Super Gas bar tape with the backwards wrap. Shifters on here are going to be the SRAM Rival 12-speed axis group set. 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, wireless shifters, a little bit smaller ergonomic hoods. He had SRAM red in the past. These are very similar shape to a Shimano Ultegra or the Dura-Ace hoods, a little bit narrower, a little bit smaller here. The hoods aren't as bulbous, so I think they look really good. Wider paddles as well. Very nice group for the money. If you guys are ever in looking the way to get a nice frame for a little bit cheaper of a price, you don't lack anything except for a little bit of weight, but I'll show you here what we did to kind of counteract the weight on here. But the bike is gorgeous with the SRAM Rival. The stem is just a regular Specialized stem on here, 100mm stem. We are going to change this out to an S-Works stem once I get more in stock. We have the little Aethos logo on the front, which looks really good. Again, this is a matte frame, but it has like the blue speckles in there. Going down to the bottom, we have the Roval CLX 50 Rapide wheels. These are the Team White edition. They're tubeless ready. These are not tubeless, so right now we have tubes inside there. We did the 700 by 26 turbo cotton tires. We have tubes inside there, and then we have ceramic speed bearings inside the hubs with the bladed spokes as well. Going down to the other side, we have on here SRAM red rotors. 160mm on the front. The Aethos can only take a 160mm rotor. You cannot take a 140 because they have this proprietary disc brake mount for the flat mount. So if you ever try to get an Aethos and make 140, you can't. You can only put a 160 on there, just to let you know. Also, the through axles are proprietary to the Aethos. We're not proprietary, but they are lighter through axles than normal. So if you ever want to get your Tarmac SL7 weight down, use a little bit lighter through axles as well. So very cool there. Going down to the bottom bracket, we did a threaded ceramic speed bottom bracket SRAM dub. You can see on this side, go over here, we have the Fact 10R carbon Specialized bottle cages. This is where the mechanical cables will go if this bike was mechanical. Is a size 54, and then we have our Specialized logo right there. You can see in the sun the sparkle. The cranks, this is what we did. So SRAM Rival cranks are kind of heavy, so we went with a SRAM red crank set. Now it's a lot more money, but if you're someone who wants to sacrifice the weight, go with that. So we did a 50-37 chainring. We did a power meter or cork chainrings I had there as well. 172.5 crank arms, SRAM red as well, and this is a dub crank. We did a Rival front derailleur, and then we kept a SRAM red chain with a SRAM red cassette 10 by 26. Again, the Rival cassette is pretty heavy, the red cassette is pretty light, but there is a massive difference in price between the two of these. So just keep that in mind. We have a SRAM Rival axis derailleur in the rear with a ceramic speed pulley system on there. We have the wireless battery system, 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, wireless shifting, very nice. And then for the seat post, it's a 27.2 carbon fiber Alpinist seat post. And then we did some upgrades in the rear as well. It's a 160mm rotor in the rear, SRAM red. And then we have the 54 tooth ratchet. which sounds amazing on here. These again are the Roval CLX 50 Rapide wheels with the Team White Edition logo. We kept the same tire on the rear, the Specialized Turbo Cotton 700/26 cotton tire. Again, these are tubeless ready. They have ceramic speed bearings inside. So you have ceramic speed bearings in the hub, ceramic speed pulley, ceramic speed bottom bracket as well. And I'm gonna show you guys how this thing looks when you start doing the spin test on here. It absolutely it continues to go. And I know you guys say, that's not always good. That's not what it's meant to be. This is what the ceramic speed upgrade is about. When you have the bearings, when you have the oversized pulley, and when you have the bottom bracket that's very free spinning, it's not binding, so it's not causing the crank to spin by itself. I know what people are talking about. That's when your hub bearings are bad and your bike's a piece of shit, and your hub bearings are binding up, which is causing the cassette to go freely. As you can see here, the cassette moves completely fine. We also have a 54 tooth ratchet in here too, which is gonna give you a little bit more engagement, which is gonna help push that chain around. But on the oversized pulley, we don't have as much tight turns, so it allows this chain to move more freely, and it will have less kind of a friction, even though it has a little bit more friction as make contact, but more momentum and allowing it to keep on going freely. And so you'll see this free spinning of the ceramic speed where you get that kind of free power. Saddle on here is going to be the S-Works Power Saddle 143, carbon rails, carbon saddle, and like I said, the Alpine seat post. Best thing about this Aethos bike is that everything is not proprietary, except for that, the flat mount disc brake. But you have a 27.2 handlebar clamp for the stem, exposed cables on the outside, so it's very easy to pack this bike if you ever want to travel with it. If you ever travel this bike and you break something on it, most likely any store will have this stuff in stock. 27.2 handlebar clamp. Did I say 27.2? It's a 31.8. I'm an idiot. 31.8, 27.2 clamp for the seat post. These are very normal parts to have at any kind of bike store when you go there. So if you ever have any issues, that's the best thing about the Aethos, is that you get a very lightweight bike, a very fast bike, a very comfortable bike, but you don't have to worry about any of the proprietariness. So you're seeing more and more people choose this bike because of the fact that if you're an everyday rider or someone just enjoys a bike but they don't want to get beat up as much on a Tarmac SL7, this bike is, I want to say it replaces the Roubaix SL4 in terms of speed and comfort. It's super comfortable. It's a little bit more upright, but it maintains speed so easily. It puts out so much power, and it's very comfortable while doing it. But I'm going to kind of shut up now and give you guys the last glamour shots of this bike, and then we'll go to the free up body sound test. So I'm going to give you guys kind of a walk around. But man, that sunlight looks good. My knee's correct. And at first, we were gonna do the Princeton Peak 4550 wheels on here with the white decals on there with the gumball tires. It's not for everyone, but I think it kind of sets it off. It does look really good. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned to after video where your free body sound test. All right, guys, so we got the free body sound test right here. Roval CLX 50 with a 54 tooth ratchet, SRAM red cassette 1026, SRAM rival rear derailleur, ceramic speed pulleys, ceramic speed bottom bracket, ceramic speed bearings in the hubs. Here we go. Here comes the free body sound test right now. God damn. Beautiful bike. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.